Yeah, which will get us close to Sokoto. I have so many infantry supposedly being built here. We don't have enough small arms. Apparently the issue. Now, yeah, I was gonna say. Wait, what kind of small arms do we need here? Is my first question. It just says small arms. Not early or late small arms. But regular small arms. Yeah. Hate to say it, but we need those. Pretty badly. Okay, let's have a quick look at the crisis situation here. France joined in. Like, we can't defeat everything, unfortunately. We will have to back off here. We didn't stand a chance. Alright. Well, that sucked. That sucked. But we now have the Germans. Excellent. The Germans. More or less one of the final pieces of my plan. Now in position. Wow. Can you guys not walk on the same square? Be great, thanks. Uh-oh. I don't like the Germans calling me into something right after we formed an alliance. Russian liberation of Lithuania against the Russian Empire in Finland. Proceed. That I have no problem with. Yeah. Suddenly a flanking attack on the Russians. That's probably for the best. Trying to think, like, are they allied with anyone important here? Not really. So, Germany and I versus Britain. I need to get away with, like, I need to instigate a war where their friggin' minis don't join in, though. Like, I don't know, actually. They're all still uncivilized, right? At this point, especially considering my stupid military bonus, I might just not care. Oh, this is not Two Dreams of Empire. Where is it? Oh, fuck, we lost it. I guess probably when we civilized, huh? Military-industrial complex. That is tempting. Ooh, wow, we actually have 100 military power now. Holy shit. Finally. We're getting up there in military power, now that our troops are getting better. Excellent. Excellent. So with 105, I now feel a lot more confident in our ability to say 116. A whistle stop tour, of course. No. Alright. So, create a protectorate. Create a protectorate. I don't think we can get there. Or anywhere else around here. It's all considered too low on the life rating scale. Which is alright. Like I said, we've got more than I anticipated us getting, so. It's hard to complain, right? And I mean, if we can get over here and get Sokoto, that's huge. Sokoto has like 1 million people in it. 1.5 million at that. That's a huge spike. How is our population numbers doing anyway? Well, Animist is suddenly massive in our empire. It's hard to... Not surprising, but, you know, that will be a thing. Oh, Punjabi artillery in Mogadishu. Interesting. Yeah, we're going to need everything here. I'm not going to complain about it. I'm hoping, however, that someday that friggin' small arms factory I built does get finished. Would be nice, wouldn't it? Like, small arms. Okay, so that's actually producing small arms. It's just, I guess, producing it better. We'll open the factory again. Just, you know, I just want to move all the workers over there. That's important. Yeah. Now, hopefully, a little more on the cash. Or a little more on the small arm side. We'll actually be able to start training some people here. Good. Training's begun. Wow, looks like, yeah, we do get away with this. Alright, not bad. And we are up to military logistics here. As all this stuff just sort of... This actually doesn't help at all. I'm noticing this is just for supply consumption, which is not terrible, actually. We should probably have gone for steel breech loader artillery, though. I mean, this is all that stands between us and pretty much military modernization by pretty much every definition. Gas attack capability. Okay, yeah. Never mind, we need this. I didn't think this came till a little later, but... Let's get to it then. We need it. Without question. We need everything. Yeah, Dragoons are still, or Curaçaos are still at 4-4. Whereas our regulars are now better. So, I think we need to do some work. I think we need to purge the cavalry from our army. They've been well to us up to now, but at this point, I'm afraid, like, the cavalry are just no longer a thing that we can have. They're just awful. Our modernization goes well. We have a hell of a lot of infantry, which is good. Whoops, no, demobilize. Don't need it. It's fine. Apparently, though, they were all supported by nothing. There we are. But yeah, we'll need more artillery. Mobile artillery is complete and total tosh compared to regular artillery. Mostly because of the support difference. Support 280, support 425. Not only are they worse on the stats, they're worse on support, which is a multiplier for their stats. So, this in reality is something like 7, and this in reality is something like 3. Like, infantry in comparison, there's something. We'll just end negotiations. Workshops of the world. Germany now has it. Suck on that, UK. Whoops. I guess I probably could have gone up against them. No, I'm just going to let the French have it. I'm trying to be non-competitive here about this because I know I don't really have the power points to do anything with it. Colonial crisis. Annoying. We're working on it. Uh-oh. What is going on anyway? Oh, yeah, right. I forgot I'm at war with the French, aren't I? Or the Russians, aren't I? Right. I should probably do something about that. Jesus Christ. The brightest tool in the shed I may not be. I just totally forgot about it in its entirety. Why are the British marching through my country? Apparently I grant them military access. For somehow. I don't even know how. I'm pretty certain I would never have clicked that button. Must have been an error on my part or something. You head up there. Flank around from behind. Yeah. Surprise Russia. Jeez. Didn't even notice the fuckers. Alright. So, military-wise, or rather population-wise, soldiers now are at 3.5%. Okay. Soldiers somehow now at 14%. And 3.5%. Okay. So in short, the... Whoops. No. In short, we just need to promote bureaucratic growth in our colonies. Alright. Oh, whoops, this is the new colonist, it would seem. Kivu, we want to remove it from. There we are. Okay, noted. Promote as much bureaucratic growth as possible. Where is the other portion of the army? I didn't tell you both to go up there, did I? There's no way I did. Christ, I might be high today. I don't know. I'm losing focus. Losing my focus, man. Snap out of it. Come on now. Before I accidentally get overly occupied by the Russians. I don't think it matters. We're horribly stomping them. Unfortunately, I can't add a war goal against the Russians. Because Uzbekia may not be awful to have. Actually be pretty awful to have, but whatever. Aha, Adamwana. Perfect. One protectorate, yeah. Excellent. And thus, it does get us access that we need to get to Sokoto. Unfortunately, mysteriously, all of my things are nowhere. Also, are these... Yeah, these... There's no point in even having them if I can't supply them. Like, I don't know. Not sure what to do about that. Yeah, I don't think we can colonize anywhere else at this point. It's, yeah. It's all about done there. So, alright. Colonies it is. A slave state? It's kind of strange. Shouldn't be there. Guess it was just a bug. Because it's now immediately since disappeared. Oh. I probably clicked here. Yeah, probably. Alright. Colony in Kivu and Sikh Baskongu. Ah, there it is. Yeah. Alright, colonies all created. Good. Keep throwing whatever the hell we can out. Alright, this is the last. Oh, good. Peace. Because I really don't care much for a war against the Russians. But they got stomped down pretty hard, and now Lithuania is owned by Germany. Okay. Bitter rain. Do that then. Alright. We're up to 9th on the military scale now. Well, we seem to have lost a lot of military power, actually. Concerning. I mean, we actually don't have that many more military discoveries to make. Jacobin rebels, irrelevant. And it won't take us long to get strategic mobility. Alright. I mean, I hate to say it, but we're going to have to go up against the British with their fucking minis. Because at this point, they are now at war with France and Russia. Like, and losing. So, cut France down to size. Hon 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 hon. Go France! Never thought I'd be cheering for the French against the British in my life, but so be it. Declare war. War of Unification. What does this do? Just lets us... I mean, that's irrelevant. Neither Germany nor the Ottomans would be willing to join. Well, Germany is busy? No? I don't know why they aren't willing to join then. I guess some reason. It's irrelevant. I mean, as we can see, they've taken their troops away. So most of the fighting I'd have to do would be against the uncivilized brutes. I'm mostly concerned about the African conflict that will inevitably erupt. I do not have forces in Africa that are capable of fighting them. Yeah. So Britain is busy as all hell, but they are mobilized, and they are scary when mobilized, not gonna lie. And I'd also really like, my army to finish building, and us to have a positive income. Those are things I would really prefer to have if we were going to go to war against the British. But we don't have them for some reason. Isn't that kind of annoying?